day, folks. Today, we're going to talk about props as well as how to import your own. So we did a pretty good deep dive into props when we talked about animations. We used the jiggler on the mushroom and the crystal. So just a quick reminder, most of the pre-made props are underneath your mod assets, mod resources, sprites, and then props folder, and there's some pre-built ones there. And we had set it up so that these props were all going into just a sort of a folder we created called added props. So if I need to add another one, let me just move down a little bit here. I don't know, we'll put the pyramid here. Okay. And we can use all of our scale tools to sort of just make that so it's a little bit smaller. We can just use our move tool and move that over. Okay. Alrighty. And we won't interact with those props because we don't have any of the physics set up, like there's no box collider or anything like that. Let's also put our props into the added props folder. Okay, so nothing too crazy there as far as add other ones. So let's talk a little bit about how to import your own. We had imported an asset before when it came to our picture for our billboard. So to import a new asset, I just grabbed I think I would consider this a dead meme. Let's go to import new asset. For me, I'm just going to grab a Big Chungus. So again, a dead meme. But who knows? I mean, maybe when you're watching this in the future, maybe it's back. So anyways, one thing to note, this is sort of a smaller picture. If you have a very large picture, you might have to make some adjustments when you bring it in, or you can make some adjustments where it's like pixels per unit. Okay, so another one of the pictures I picked earlier was like a picture of my classroom that had a very, very large it was just the dimensions of it were very large. So if your picture is either incredibly large or incredibly small, you'll want to adjust where it says pixels per unit. The default is going to be 100 pixels per unit. And the units are basically divided as these sort of like the grids of this, basically, of the grid that you can kind of see in the background there. That's basically the unit that we're talking about. Anyways, Big Chungus. So if we bring in our Big Chungus here, we're going to get the white. This came along with a white background, so that's a problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our download here. Sorry, that's the name of the file. The sort of thing on the left. See how I can kind of compress, not compress, expand and compress whatever this image here. What I can do is go ahead to the sprite editor. The sprite editor is going to affect what is actually like brought over when it comes to the like actual image. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to sprite editor and we're going to do custom outline. Now the custom outline is going to basically anywhere you click and draw a box, that's what's going to come up on the like what's going to be rendered. So if I would just do let's just do a sort of a simple box here. And I can kind of just adjust, I can make as many adjustments as I want. I can also draw additional boxes. So if I draw another box here. So what this is going to do, so if we go ahead, we can click on apply. There we go. And then if we look, see, that's sort of what you get. So if you have if you have an image that has a background as part of it, you're going to want to use your sprite editor and then use that custom outline, and then only select the portions that you want displayed. Okay? All right, folks. That's it for this one. I wish you the best of luck. That's great stuff.